Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Now it's Batistuta.
That's positional gold.
Shot a goal! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best duos in European, if not all of football. And his game has peaked to something very close to what his predecessors delivered.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That's good play. And here's Bergkamp. Bergkamp! De Bruyne with the clearance. Bergkamp. Now it's Batistuta. De Bruyne. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of...
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. White is always looking to play quality balls. Maradona.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Decent hit! And he's done it! And Palmeiras score first! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Santos are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Adams.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's had it taken off him. Santos are looking to go forward now. Rodri. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Stoichkov. Now the finish! Adams.
Santos truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now Costa Curta. And it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davids. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And there's his chance to lead the counter. White. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is expertly dealt with. Costa Curta. Santos are looking to break at pace. Now it's Batistuta. Pedri.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Now it's Batistuta. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Santos can really do with some bigger names standing up.
He rises! And one more try! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Very nicely done. Bergkamp. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nicked it back promptly. Davids did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's De Bruyne.
Público presente na partida de
And
hoje.
here's Yamal.
71
Is there any there's the hit!
649
And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Batistuta really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Palmeiras find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri. Yamal. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. And Batistuta! And he's following up. It's a goal. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Palmeiras are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi, looking for the run. Batistuta. Half an hour gone in the second half. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Davids, White, and here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Decent hit! Rodri. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Maradona. Bergkamp. To Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's found some space here. And he's taking no chances there.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. Stood up well to him there. Now there's... and the shot! He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Stoichkov is eyeing up his options in the middle. Messi is there and he can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Stoichkov. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Could move up a gear here. Bergkamp. Bergkamp puts his foot on the gas. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can...
If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Keep on reaching, I ain't gotta repeat or keep on preaching. But the gig is up and it's time to go. Time to change your life, time to take control. Who knows? Only you know what the future holds. Yeah, we from the same mold, but you own your soul. So this world is yours, no, this world is mine. Cause I stay on my grind. Let me remind you, time waits for no one. Clean up my home and then get my hair done. Feeling good. Time to do me.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Batistuta. Bergkamp. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And here's Batistuta. Yamal. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Costa Curta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Rodri turns back here, probably the best option. And Koundé.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. Valverde. Yamal. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. For Valverde. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Messi. And here's Neymar. So much time and space here. Messi. Kane. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Kane. Oh, just shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Out to the right. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bergkamp. And the ball is out of play. Messi. Norway finding their passes. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kane. Now it's Valverde. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Batistuta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Batistuta! Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Batistuta. Valverde does well to get it back. Kvaratskhelia. And he skips past his man, Di Marco. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair. 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Santos head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Kvaratskhelia showing good feet.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, what a mistake! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Kvaratskhelia. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Batistuta. Pedri. And here's Bergkamp. Yamal. Messi. Pedri. Driving forward. Bergkamp. And here's Batistuta. There's the hit!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde, and it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now the finish! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pinches it off him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Neymar.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pedri. And he's there to belt it away. Norway making consecutive changes here. Olise coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
He's got to be in here, shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Santos really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Gets his pass away. And here's Batistuta. There they go, hunting in packs. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's played him through. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Bergkamp. Pedri.
Santos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Rodri. Santos must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Norway are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bergkamp. It's Pedri. And here's Batistuta. Threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pau Torres. Pau Torres is fouled. Bellingham. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. Tchouaméni. Pau Torres. And he's found a way past. And Batistuta! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Pedri. DiMarco gets rid without sophistication. Kane. Rodri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe. Koundé does. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be.
The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Everything here truly black and white, albinegro as the locals call it, inside this most impressive arena of football, the Arena MRV in Belo Horizonte. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed...
Now the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Vieira. Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vinicius Junior. He's found some space. And the finish! In he goes again. Goal! Atletico Mineiro! And Atletico Mineiro score first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. So, what can they conjure from this one?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
And it's Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Zico. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta. Messi gets rid without sophistication. Pedri. And it's Neymar. That's very neat. It's Neymar! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Vieira getting this one clear. Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Look at the space here. He's had a hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zico. Neymar. Zico does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira. And Guardiola. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neymar, and the shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Rodri, and now the breakaway, and it's Bergkamp. He could be in here. Koundé. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar.
Teremos
good-looking ball.
minuto de acréscimo.
Messi. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Teremos uma substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar! Decent enough try. Neymar. Santos, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Over to the left.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Upamecano. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rodri. Santos still have the cards to affect this game. Neymar.
Santos showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Neymar.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no...
He's had a shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Camisa 10.
Atletico Mineiro are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Camisa
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Camisa
That is a
9.
brilliant interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. they're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Batistuta, just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Bergkamp. Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Vardiol. And Upamecano. There could be trouble here. He's picked... And Stoichkov! Really well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become...
And the shot!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Batistuta. Upamecano can get it clear.
Santos have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Zico. Vardiol. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Messi. Mbappe.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
That's a good run down the left. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Closing in on goal. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the moment...
If it's love, then you know that I'm with it. I've been down with the groove and the rhythm. From a sea where I go and make a living. Looking at you different, yeah. Another day, another dollar, yeah. Cause you my lady, I will holler. God, tell me how you feeling. Cause lately we've been dealing with the realest emotions, yeah. Struggle been real, the bubble revealed, yeah. We gotta prevail, can never be stale, yeah. I wrote you a letter, you checking your mail, yeah. They loving the kids, they loving the tell, yeah. Keep it alive, they want us, yeah. Since they're younger, they just want me to fail, yeah. Stupid, you're a young man, trying to keep love alive in the midst of the madness, how it happened. Let's get down, I don't wanna waste your time. Woke up in the morning, felt the blessings high. Gonna make a move, gotta ride, gotta find. Cause tomorrow isn't promised though. Gotta move, yeah, gotta go. I know I gotta make a move. Yeah, welcome to the limelight. When they put you on the pedestal and highlight everything that you've been doing for the people. If you ever get this, gonna be a sequel. Yeah, I write rhymes a lifetime.
have the breakfast in bed, the sun's up forever. You're warmer than Paris, you're pretty too. I must be dreaming, baby, how did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been manifesting that I'm king, you're queen. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. We should live in Hollywood, talking late night snacking. I wanna sleep well, I wanna sleep well. Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. But you know that I mean it when I say that I'm locked in. Darling, you're my everything that I need.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Goes down, but nothing given. Rodri wins the duel this time. Bergkamp, decent hit! Owen! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the...
Goes in for the header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Santos with this to equalise. Oh, great save by Dida. He can't put it away.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Adams defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kostic. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Batistuta. Good read, needed to be.
Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Rafinha.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's taking no chances there. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely worked. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. And here's Yamal. Serginho. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Played in deep. And one more try! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. Drogba. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Real chance! Owen! Drogba. And it's Batistuta. Baresi. Kostic. And he's managed to get free. Great work on the overlap. Tries to get it clear. Santos have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. Pedri. Rodri. They get a throw in. And he's cut it out.
Santos truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's one-on-one! Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Rafinha! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Costa Curta. Van Dijk. And Adams. Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. And it's Drogba. Pedri. Rodri.
There will
Pedri.
be 1 minute added time.
Rodri. And it's Batistuta. No, that's been intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodri. Drogba. Yamal. Yamal puts his foot on the gas. Pedri with the foul. Rafinha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had it taken off him. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kostic. Rodri.
The attendance for this match
Now
was
it's Drogba.
70,987.
Some resolute defending there. Just about up to the hour now. He's played him through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Santos are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Yamal. Pinches it off him. Decent progress down the left. Pedri. And that should get the job done. Corner number 3 coming up. Adams. Rafinha with the clearance.
Santos showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
He's got full. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Van Bouten. Bergkamp. Nice defending, physical and effective. He can run onto that. They're urgent. Hits one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their 4th corner of the game. Costa Curta clears it away. Can he latch on to this? So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Yamal. Interesting ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pedri. And Drogba. It's Pedri. Kostic. He's got the shot away!
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's there to clear it.
Santos truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Yamal. Coming on to replace him.
He's hit it
is
long, but astray.
Number 21, Serge Gnabry.
Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Serginho. And it's Owen. The final 5 minutes. DiMarco. DiMarco.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Terrific header! Oh no, what has happened? And again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Coming on the field is number 18, Mbappe.
De Bruyne gets good distance on it. It's a throw-in. De Bruyne, he's in space and looking for options. Otto has got himself a free kick. And he's dealt with that well. It is a corner, good chance. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Bergkamp. Time added on 4 minutes. Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Drogba. And it's Batistuta. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes